scenario we won. Let me volunteer over here. Ryan, you want to do it? Okay, in the beginning of class and as a stretching exercise, sometimes in forms, we have this outside kick, right? And that obviously is a strike that's hitting with the outside blade of the foot, usually to the face. There's not much else you can hit with that. So that kick is kind of limited in its application and in its scope because there's really only one part of the body that's really useful to hit, and it's going to be the temple, jaw, or ear. You can't even really do like a collarbone with it. And you certainly can't just like do an outside kick to a shoulder or to a rump. It's not even very good on a thigh. It's kind of a terrible kick that way. So even though we have these nice drills of slapping the foot and everything, you would think that that kick doesn't really have a wide application. But here's one where it does. And it's not actually to do damage, but it's just to clear hands to get in. So if someone has their hands up in a fighting position, and I want to attack the face and I want to punch the face, but he's pretty good with his defense, we can actually use the outside kick as part of a combined, a combination to clear the hands to get in, as long as I follow up right away. So what I'm going to do is use this foot, outside kick, and then see how that clears him, just real quick, as long as I follow in on it. My own weight is going to ride the momentum as the foot brings the arm down. So it actually has a use that way. Otherwise, it's limited. But if you think of it as not a strike, but a clearer, it's great.
Is there a defense to it?
Yeah, well, don't let your hand get caught. You have to read it and move out of the way. So if you see me coming in and we can use the legs in general to clear the hands or to check. I mean, we know about, like, if he's a kicker too, on my way in, I'm going to use my legs not to kick him, but to stop his legs. And then I'll come in and attack because I've just taken half of his response out of the equation, right? Well, by the same token, you can use your legs to take his kicks out of the equation, right? That's one thing, push me back or catch it.
Okay.
So if you do catch this, trap it on the bottom though. Yeah, I would use the right hand to have done that. But yeah, now, oh great, now you can do all kinds of stuff. Yeah. The thing is though, with an axe kick coming down, it's hard to catch it like that.
Sure.
Because it does have some momentum, and there's forward weight behind it.
You're doing inside outside kick.
Sure, but it has momentum to it, so it's harder to catch that kick than it is to say like catch a front kick or a side kick or even a round kick. Okay. Especially because if I'm doing it right, I'm bringing this with me. See? So you see how there's weight to that?
Yes. Yeah.
So if you can catch it, you have to be situated to catch it, which means you have to read it and everything. It's not one that tends to be caught, unless the person's coming really slow with it.
Sure. But
that's not how it's meant to be used. Anyway, you know the rule about head kicks. The nature of a kick is that it's a radius. It's always going to be tethered to a hip, which means that the maximum range of any kick. Here, if you would toss me that cane. So this is a leg, right? The maximum range of any kick is straight across, because any kick makes a circle. That's what I mean by it's a radius. This is a radius, and this is the center of the circle. The higher it gets, the further away from you it is. Maximum range would be here, and that's here. If my kick goes up though, you can see it's retreating, right? It's actually going away from you. And so would this be. Which means if you want to avoid a head kick, unless you're in close range or middle range, if we're at a long range, the best way to avoid a head kick is not to block, but actually just to lean away, because the kick can't reach there. And where it can reach is your belly. You can block your belly. But if it goes up and you lean away, it just won't reach, right? So let's say even I'll do my kick. I'm on track to hit you here, right? It hits there. As I go up, it doesn't hit you, and it takes you very little to fade that kick. So the best way to avoid head kicks is to lean away. It's not even good to waste a block. Keep your hands here for the blocking. Now, if we're close up here, then you're in danger of head kicks and face punches, so you need your hands up. and you might as well block head kicks, right? But if we're a little bit further away, it's better to just avoid. Right, and then the kicker, like myself, can use, as we were saying, can use the kicks to actually clear hands, fighting position. We can use it to clear hands to get them in, see? It's pretty useful, pretty useful. So try that for a little bit and then we'll move to our techniques for your next soft side. We're gonna do the test on the 21st of April, if that's a Thursday. All right?